Ohio, Lucas Zywick. 87 starting the second spot is Chloe Mazzagatti out of Akron. Row number 2, the 21 car, Brady Cart from Barberton. And the number 2 of Aiden Kitchen from Doylestown. Car number 14, the heat race winner earlier tonight, flying Ryan Likens out of Dayton, Ohio. And rounding our field, the number 18 of Michael Mazzagatti from Akron. Still, I believe, one more Bandolero in the Make Ready chute, getting ready to come to the racetrack. It's going to be a 15-lap feature event, Bandoleros. First of 4 races to go here at the end of our evening. Tomorrow, join us. It's going to be a lot nicer tomorrow afternoon in the heat of the sunshine. Practice starts at noon, goes until 1:30 for anybody wanting to fine-tune their cars for a Sunday afternoon of racing. The racing action itself tomorrow starts at 2 p.m. And the parking lot drags at intermission tomorrow, so a little excitement from the spectator drags coming up tomorrow. One final starter joining the field over in turn number 3. White flag waving. Next time around, we will go green. 15 laps, first feature of the night. And that is the number 8 of Emma Likens. Emma Likens joining the field for the feature. We are still yellow. Still yellow. Getting ready to see the 1 to go. 1 to go, trying to let the 8 of Likens close the gap a little bit. Getting ready for green, first feature of the night, 15 laps for the Bandoleros. They will also be in action tomorrow afternoon. Feature time tomorrow starts at 2 p.m. 4 races set to go tonight. We're underway. Green is out. Good battle for the lead on the inside. The 34 of Lucas Zywick on the outside. The number 2 car taking over the top spot. Aiden Kitchen. Aiden Kitchen out front, the number 2. Traffic, Emma Likens moving over to the inside. Aiden Kitchen, the race leader, the green number 2, making the way through turns 3 and 4. Second spot to 34. Lucas Zywick, Chloe Mazzagatti running in the 3rd position. Mazzagatti has been overtaken, though, by Ryan Likens in the 14. Out front, Lucas Zywick with the race lead. Check that. Kitchen with the race lead. Lucas Zywick running in second. For the second spot, Zywick has it down in turn number 2, looking to the outside, down the backstretch. It is Likens. Ryan Likens making the move, and the outside has moved into the second spot. Attention in turn 4, please turn the red blinking light off in turn 4. Six laps in, 9 laps to go. Once again, attention up in the stands in turn 4, please turn the blinking red light off. It's going to be 7 laps in this time, 8 laps to go, leading the way the number 2 of Aiden Kitchen. Showing halfway this time, 8 laps in, 7 laps to go. Battle for the lead in the next lap or 2. Aiden Kitchen right now has it. The 14 of Ryan Likens is closing the gap quickly. Around the slower traffic down in turn number 3. Look out, came pretty close there. Kitchen takes a high lane out of 4, all the way up toward the wall. 9 laps in, 6 laps to go. For the lead, turn number 2. Likens to the inside. Ryan Likens to the inside of Kitchen. Kitchen way up the track, look out. Oh, there he's able to avoid it, took it all the way up to the concrete. Race leader is now Likens. Kitchen spins down into the infield. Turn 2, off the racetrack, but yellow waves. Yellow flag out for the number 2 of Kitchen, who was just overtaken for the race lead. Spun it then over in turn number 2, brings out our first yellow flag of the race. We've completed 9 laps in, and 6 laps to go. Race leader, flying Ryan Likens in car number 14. So Ryan Likens is the leader in the 14 car. Lucas Zywick is now in second after the spin from Kitchen. Chloe Mazzagatti in the 3rd spot. Mazzagatti 4th. '18 car going to the pits. That's Michael Mazzagatti. There goes the 8 of Likens. So now we've got our top 4 on the racetrack. Race leader, Ryan Likens in the 14. Second is the 34, Lucas Zywick. Chloe Mazzagatti in 3rd. And 4th, the Cosmar Yellow, the number 2 car of Kitchen. We have 6 laps to go. The 18 coming back out. The 18 car thought that the black flag was for him, and it was actually for the number 8 of Likens. The 18 and Mazzagatti in front of the 2. All right, lineup is now corrected. 9 laps in, 6 laps to go. Coming to green, turn 4. Likens in the 14. Zywick in the 34. Mazzagatti in the 87. Mazzagatti in the 18. Kitchen in the 2. All cars on the racetrack on the lead lap. Going to be 5 laps to go when they get back to the line this time. First battle is going to be for the 4th spot. Kitchen making a run at the 18 of Mazzagatti. On the outside for 4th. Can Kitchen rally? I don't think to win. Probably not quick enough for the win, but maybe quick enough to get back up to 2nd. Has 4th place at the line. Third place up for grabs now. Chloe Mazzagatti has it in the 87. Aiden Kitchen wants it in the 2. Mazzagatti slides up the track. Kitchen goes underneath, out of 4. We'll be coming back around to 3 to go. Kitchen loses some ground in turn 1. Half straightaway advantage plus right now for Likens. Going to be 2 laps to go when we get back to the line. Two laps remain, 13 in. Coming to 1 to go. White flag is out for the race leader, Ryan Likens. Won the heat race earlier tonight. And way out front here in the feature event. Third place battle. Straightaway. Aiden Kitchen got to the outside, might have rubbed the wall a little bit. It was way up by the concrete. Gonna get a run on Chloe Mazzagatti coming out of turn number 2, but off of turn number 4, claiming the feature win at the Fall Classic. Ryan Likens, 2nd place. Bringing it home with the number 34, Lucas Siwick. 3rd spot to Chloe Mazzagatti. 4th spot to Michael. 4th place actually to Aiden Kitchen. And Michael Mazzagatti finishing in the 5th position. Post race is next. Victory Lane, sponsored by Ohio Solar Connection at this Ohio Invitational Fall Classic. Presented by Snap-on Tools and Doug Poole, as well as Shook Auto. Top 3 finishers lined up on our front stretch. Legend car, 30-lap feature coming up next. The winner's climbed down, he can hear you now. Let's hear it for flying Ryan Likens. Terry Collette, the flagman, said, "You got to give us a black backflip here at Victory Lane off the car." And Ryan said, "I'm not Carl Edwards." No, oh, there we go, here we go. Let's talk. No backflips. Oh, he's going to do a back, there we go. Hey! Backward somersault on the front stretch, that'll work. I was trying to save him. I thought he was going to try to do a backflip, but no, not tonight. We don't need any ambulance runs. Hey, congratulations, you were really fast tonight. The heat race and the feature.
Thank you.
What made you so fast? Why'd you do so well?
I'm fast.
There you go. You have some people you want to thank?
My dad, Redhead Racing, Nylon Printing, Lewis Tools, Stewart Custom Graphics, and Ryan Good.
Your winner, let's put your hands together for flying Ryan Likens. Lucas Zywick, the second place finisher in the number 34. You were pretty fast, just not quite fast enough, but good enough for second place. You happy with it?
Yeah, this track's pretty fun, fast. I'd like to thank my dad for helping me out with the car, all my sponsors, my mom and grandparents for coming out to all the races, Sarah, the Zeski, for coming out to all the races.
Second place finisher, put your hands together for Lucas Zywick. Mazagati come back here finishing in the third position. You had a pretty good battle in the fast car tonight.
Yeah, because I've never been to this track before, so it's really fun.
You used to racing up at Barberton. What did you have to do differently here than what you do at Barberton?
And not much, just more of a bigger track, so you gotta get used to it.
Third place finisher for the 87 of Chloe Mazagati. That was your Bandolero top three. They'll regroup and do it again tomorrow. The Legend Car feature is next, followed by the mini trucks. Kenny Betts from Stone Pros sponsoring the extra money, so $60 of bonus money going to the Ryan Likens team. And then Lucas Zywick claiming a 20, and Chloe Mazagati's team claiming a 20 for their wins tonight in the top three. Legend Car feature getting ready to roll to the raceway. Here we go. White flag is out. Lights are out, getting ready to come to green. Front row starters, the 9H of Daniel Hall and the 50H of Steve Haas. 30 laps we will go. That's the distance of our Legend Car feature event tonight at Midvale Speedway. We're underway. Single file back to about the 5th position. 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th, all in a battle. One lap down at the line. Clean and green for the first pace. Your leader, Steve Haas, in the 50 out front. Daniel Hall runs in the 2nd position. Field spreading out a little bit deep in the pack. One car a little off the pace back of the field. Leaders will be closing on that car down in turns 3 and 4 very shortly. It is the Z12 of Ron Foth. Leaders squeeze through going into turn number 1. It was tight. 3rd, 4th, involved. 3rd and 4th place cars originally getting together. The one of Lucius then getting caught up in it. It was the 3rd and 4th place cars of William Gear and Nick Galata that originally made contact. And then the one of Lucius goes around. 48 of Bradley Weber goes around as well. And yellow is out with 3 laps in. Unfortunate break there for Lucius and Weber. It was the 3rd and 4th place cars, I believe, of William Gear and Nick Galata that originally got together and stacked up the field heading into the first corner. So we have completed 3 laps. Taking a look at the replay. There's a battle for the lead, battle for 2nd and 3rd, the 11 and the 77. There's the 11 of Gear, the 77 of Galata going down into turn number 1 in 3rd and 4th. They go into the corner underneath the lap traffic. The 11 closes the door. The 77 of Galata tries to avoid, gets down on the strips, and then makes contact with the 11. The cars behind him then getting checked up because of the accident taking place in front of him. Nowhere to go for Lucius, as well as the 48 that gets turned around as well. So a bad break there as the 77 of Galata and the 11 of Gear got together. Kind of a racing deal, nothing intentional. But they got together down in turn number 1. 77 kind of pushed up the banking a little bit, made the contact with the 11 on the outside as they were passing the lap car down in the first corner. So the field realigning. Yellow. 3 laps to go. 3 laps in, 27 laps to go. Restart lineup being put together. Current leader, Steve Haas. In the 50, second place, Daniel Hall in the 9. Third place, William Gear in the 11. And again, a bad break for Galata. But it was a racing deal. He got down on the strips and then kind of pushed up and got into the 11. Had an opening and it closed up a little before he could get in there as we are closing in on a restart. Unfortunate break for Lucius too, as I guess the Legend cars do not have open pits. Legends and Bandoleros don't have open pits as part of their rules. 3 laps in, 27 to go. Getting the restart lineup ready to go. And of course, Lucius was just caught up in the deal as an innocent bystander. Had a couple cars get together in front of him. Nowhere to go for him. So he will head off into the pits. Regroup for tomorrow and hope for a better day ahead. So Haas leads, Hall is second, Gear is third, McCormick fourth. Aaron Mulrooney is in the next position. Legends and Bandoleros do not have open pits as part of their rules package. That's why the one car of Lucius was sent pit side. 3 laps in, 27 to go. Coming to green, turn number 4 this time, Steve Haas. Daniel Hall, front row for the restart. 27 laps remaining. Second place changing hands now as William Gear in the 11 car got to the inside lane. Watch the number 2 car of Mulrooney, and up front the 50 left the door wide open. Steve Haas opens it up. Gear takes the lead. Gear into the lead. Mulrooney's going to take second. Mulrooney's going to be tough to beat if he gets out front. Top qualifier Evan Finley is following him quickly through the field, however. He's in the 5th spot, started in 10th. And there went the 50 up the banking. Up the banking in turn number 4 went the 50 car of Steve Haas. He loses several spots here on the front stretch. Finley up to 4th. Leading the way is William Gear. Second is Mulrooney. Third is Hall. Here comes Finley in the 4th position. 5th place Don McCormick. For the lead, Mulrooney looks to the inside, drives it hard into turn 1. Leaving him room was the 11 of Gear, and into the top spot goes the 2 of Mulrooney. Aaron Mulrooney Jr. into the number 1 spot. That drops William Gear back to second. Evan Finley runs third. Hall runs in the 4th spot. 7 laps down, 23 laps to go. Single file throughout our field. First almost battle was about for the 8th position. It still may be our next battle. It is in turn number 4 for the 8th spot. Side by side is the 410, and Jursic makes a run to the inside. Ryan Jursic in the 410 to the inside of Haas. Down the back stretch out of turn number 2. Going to inch forward. Had the advantage momentarily. Pretty decent job in the outside lane for Haas. He takes the spot away. So Ryan Jursic moved that car up into the 8th position. 10 laps in, this time at the line for Mulrooney. 20 laps to go in this long distance affair for the Legends. Couple of slower cars up ahead. Tail end of the lead lap cars. The 7 of Rick Rudier is there. So is the 47 of Randall Klein. Moving over for Mulrooney. Oh, it's going to get tight for second and third. Nicely done by Evan Finley. He had to check up because the 11 of Gear changed lanes. 4th place is still the 9 of Daniel Hall. Running 5th, Bradley Weber. 11 laps in the books. Closing on the halfway mark of this Legend car feature. There'll be an action on Sunday afternoon as well. Solid field of 22 drivers taking to green in this race tonight. Majority of the field still racing. 19 of the 22. Trouble in 3 and 4. Around goes the 50. The 50H of Steve Haas is spun, bringing out the yellow flag. Race's second yellow. This one, Steve Haas is spun up in turns 3 and 4. Looped it around top of the third and fourth corners. Aaron Mulrooney is your leader in the number 2 car. Mulrooney was second fast in qualifying. He started in the 9th position. He's made his way into the lead. Starting 10th and up to 3rd is top qualifier Evan Finley in the 97. Getting the lineup organized for a restart coming up just around the corner. Waiting to get the 50 of Haas going in the right direction. Car still not under power in the 3rd and 4th turns. Coming up next will be our mini truck feature event. That is their only feature for the weekend. Trying to get the 50 of Haas off the track. Austin Stoll pushing the car by himself all the way back to the chute, getting a little assistance now. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like Haas will be able to continue as he has taken his ride into the pits and out of the event. 12 down, 18 laps to go. Second quick in qualifying, he's in the lead. Finley was fastest in qualifying, he's in 3rd. I think it's going to come down to those two. William Gere, the 11 car, was 8th quick in qualifying, but he's been up there competitive in the 11 as well. Coming to 1. 1 lap until the green this time. 18 laps from the finish. Mulrooney in the number 2. Mulrooney in the number 2 car. Finished second in the Barberton points this year, claiming 5 feature wins in his 13 starts. He finished 75 points behind Brendan Lucius in the championship chase up there. Coming to green, 18 laps from the finish. Mulrooney leads. Back underway. Clean through 1 and 2 for the whole field, all the way down the back stretch. Good run on the outside lane for William Gere. Mulrooney keeping it against the bottom. Doesn't want to open up the inside lane for Finley. Mulrooney does lead lap number 13. Here comes Finley to the inside for second. Pretty tight quarters for that number 2 spot. To the inside. Down the back straightaway to the front stretch they race. It is the 97 of Finley taking the second spot away. 9 of Hall is moving into 3rd. Back to 4th. Goes Gere. He's been caught in the outside lane. Needs to get back to the bottom. So he still continues to race. 9 on the high lane. That was halfway. 15 laps in, 15 laps to go. Mulrooney leads. Finley second. Hall 3rd. Gere 4th. Running 5th is Weber. Weber's closed the gap. Remember, he was involved in the spin on the first yellow of the race, spinning to avoid the crash in front of him. 17 down. Third place battle gear. Got a run to the inside of the 9 of Hall. He takes the position. Weber peeks to the inside as well. That opening closed up momentarily, but Bradley Weber gets a run to the inside, makes the move, and makes it happen. The 7 of Brudier moves over, allows the faster cars front of the field to go around. So does Randall Klein. 2-car breakaway front of the field as they pull away with 11 to go. It's going to be 10 to go this time. It's going to be 10 laps remaining for the top 2. Can Finley mount a challenge for Mulrooney? And Mulrooney actually pulling away a little bit now. 9 to go. Watching a little further in the field, Randy Burns in the 84. 410 of Jersick. Burns running 9th, Jersick running in the 10th spot. Up ahead of them, 7th and 8th of Don McCormick and Tyler Martin. Here's McCormick and Martin. Lower right of the screen, the battle for the lead. Mulrooney out front, slow traffic, moving over to the outside lane. Again, they pass the 7 cars, well off the pace, and taking it to the pits. 47 into the pits. Heavy traffic for the leader, Mulrooney. They move to the outside lane. Mulrooney makes his way into turn 1. Able to clear the 2 slower cars, but Finley is there. Going to be 5 laps to go this time. Mulrooney to the inside, down in turns 3 and 4. Traffic to the outside. Oh, it's tight for Finley. The 7 had to back off. Rick Brudier nearly made contact with Evan Finley. It's tight down in turn 4. 4 to go and 26 in at the line this time, and Mulrooney trying to pull away from Finley. Waning stages of this Legend Car Feature Ohio Invitational Fall Classic Weekend 2022, presented by Shook Auto and Snap-on Tools by Doug Poole. 3 to go. Continue to watch our top 2. There'll be a couple more cars they may have to get around for the end of this one. One of them, the number 10 car of Robert Ailsott. The other, the number 43 of Chuck Witt. 2 to go. Coming to the white flag, Mulrooney makes a daring move to the bottom lane after closing to the rear end of Witt. Should have no more traffic and 1 lap to go. White flag for Aaron Mulrooney. Off of turn number 2, down the backstretch. Clean all the way around the oval, several battles going on. But turn number 4, the checkered flag will wave, and picking up the win from Fairlawn, Aaron Mulrooney Jr. Second place to top qualifier Evan Finley. Third place, good run for the 48 of Bradley Weber. Finishing 4th, William Gear. 5th place, rallying nicely was Nick Galata. What a run from the back of the field for the 77. He'll be fast tomorrow. Daniel Hall running 6th, McCormick 7th, Martin 8th, 9th, Randy Burns, and 10th, Ryan Jersick. Victory lap for Aaron Mulrooney Jr. in the number 2. Take it down through the figure 8 track and into Ohio Solar Connection Victory Lane. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. green flag on our featured action. All the division features will be held tomorrow that we haven't seen tonight. That's the Midvale Legends of Bandos with extra features. The Knox Racing moves on. Recycling number 2 finds its way into Victory Lane. Says he's not going to lie, that was a fun one. Definitely a pretty good race for the Legends tonight. 22 starters put on a good show. He can hear you now, the winner, Aaron Rooney Jr. Congratulations on the victory. Good run tonight. I think I talked to you last year. I'm not sure if that was for a victory or for a top 3 or whatever it was, but I know you were down here after one of the Legend Car features tonight. This thing stout. You were able to pull out Evan Finley. We know he was fast.
Yeah, Evan was pretty fast throughout the day. I was expecting him to be my top competitor. Especially since the beginning of qualifying. I was really happy to come out on top. I mean, I love coming down here to Midvale. I'm from Barber and Akron area, so coming down to Midvale is a blessing, and I'm happy to have been in Victory Lane. Congratulations. Thanks, Adam. Thanks for coming out, everybody. I appreciate it.
Aaron Rooney Jr., the winner of your Legend Car feature here tonight. We'll be back in action tomorrow, looking for a clean sweep for the weekend in Legend Car feature action. Of course, we'll see features from the late models, the modifieds, the open modifieds, the street stocks, as well as Legends, Bandoleros, all kinds of feature action coming out for a Sunday afternoon. Up next, the mini trucks for their feature. Rolling on to the racetrack. "15-lap feature for the Ross Mountain Barbecue Mini Truck Division. Starting on the pole, the number 42 of Jason Shaw out of Massillon, scheduled to start second. Truck number 17, Jake Beavers out of New Philadelphia. Third starting spot goes to the number 29 of Trenton Croft out of Kimbolton. Starting in the fourth spot, the number 11 truck of Bill Scott out of Sunbury, Ohio. Fifth starting position, the 443 of Eddie McLean from Carrollton. Starting sixth, the number 99 of Bob Johnson out of Harlem Springs. And rounding out our field in the seventh starting spot, the 442 of Connor McLean out of Carrollton. "15 laps the distance in our Ross Mountain Barbecue Mini Truck Division. One to go this time. 15-lap feature for the mini trucks. This is their only feature of the weekend. Everyone else will be competing in features on Sunday afternoon starting at 2 o'clock. Jake Beavers in the 17 truck out of New Philadelphia is our pole sitter. Connor McLean was top qualifier. He starts back in the 6th position. Green flag is waving, run away. Oh, contact already before they even got back to the finish line. 29 truck, Trenton Croft, your leader. Leads lap number 1, but here comes Eddie McLean on the outside. Connor McLean, his son, also moving up in the outside lane, the similarly painted number 443 and the 442. Croft will lead lap number 2. Croft just fast enough to keep the McLean 443 at bay. Good action, our top 6 trucks. Oh, look out, nearly losing it is Croft. McLean and McLean, first and second. Eddie closes the door on Connor. He opens it back up in 4, but he couldn't fill it. Look out, Bob Johnson has to check up. Croft up the track. Here comes Beavers in the 17. 5 laps down, 10 laps to go this time for the McLeans. First and second at the line. Bob Johnson's going to take third. Trenton Croft opened up that inside, and Johnson took it quickly on the backstretch. Johnson, a fast truck. He qualified second earlier today. Seven laps in, this time at the line. It'll be halfway next time by. Losing at the 11 truck. Can he continue? He's only going to lose 1 spot. He does continue. Good job by Bill Scott. Halfway, 8 laps in, 7 laps to go. Eddie McLean is pulling away from Connor McLean. Connor says, hey, wait a minute, I was quicker in qualifying. I should be catching you, but the veteran, Eddie McLean, at the front of the field, stretching the lead out over Connor. Meanwhile, Bob Johnson is closing on the top 2. Jonathan has number 5 up on his hand. He's going to show him the 5 to go signal this time. 10 in, 5 to go for Eddie McLean. Connor trying to close that gap. It just loses some ground on the exit of turn number 2. 4 to go. Bob Johnson has caught Connor McLean, and Connor McLean took it in deep in turn 3, able to keep it down in turn 4. Nicely done there, 3 to go. Johnson makes some contact with Connor McLean coming off of turn number 2. Connor was able to save it. We're coming to 2 to go this time. 13 down, final 2 laps of this one. Johnson going to give it another try for second. Looks high, drops low, coming off of turn 2, gets a run to the inside for the second spot. Bob Johnson to the inside of Connor McLean, and he wants to hang on to second for a father-son first, second place finish. Has it with 1 to go, but can he hang on the final lap? Johnson goes up the track a little bit, so does McLean. Johnson's going to take second. They're racing to the checkered off of corner number 4. Eddie McLean from Carrollton taking the win. Second spot to Bob Johnson, third to Connor McLean. 4th spot, Trenton Croft in the 29 will bring it to the line. Oh, he closes the door on the 17 of Beavers. 15-lap feature event in the books. For the Ross Mountain Barbecue mini trucks and Ohio Solar Connection Victory Lane. The top-notch feeds, Napa,
Joe Mack truck bodies and cranes, Arizona Iron Works, USMC Schneider's sponsored number 443. Victory tonight in the Ross Mountain Barbecue
Truck Division. One final race is coming our way. Up next, the compacts competing. Nice round of applause to Eddie McLean.
Eddie, congratulations. Your son was fast qualifier tonight. You knew he was going to be coming through that field quickly, starting back at 6. You got up, took the lead. He kind of closed the gap, but you found yourself a pretty good groove, able to pull away. What was the key to pulling away from everyone?
The key was just rebuilding the carburetor on my washing machine Thursday night.
Had a little issue there, huh?
I changed the jet and it would not run, and I went back through that carburetor 3 times. It was dark out. Had it on the trailer, and I thought, well, you might as well take the whole thing off, and you might as well take the whole thing apart, and I did, and I sat in there in my bathroom on the carburetor on the washing machine like any standard hillbilly would do, and rebuilt the carburetor and got it running. That was it.
Well done. Congratulations.
Thanks, Adam.
Eddie McLean, the winner of the Ross Mountain Barbecue Mini Truck Feature tonight.
Part of our Ohio Invitational Fall Classic, presented by Silcado, as well as Snap-on Tools by Doug Bull. One final race is the non-winners race for the compact. So in this event, anyone who's never won a feature event at Midvale Speedway, no one that's ever won a feature event, anyone who's never won a feature event at Midvale Speedway, and they're racing this weekend, in the compact division, they get a chance to race right now for a feature trophy. Good one.
The non-winner race for the compacts coming out. Again, these are drivers that have never won a feature event at Midvale Speedway. As the 1701 of Nick Peebles pulls out the 085. Jordan Greathouse, heat race winner earlier. Sheldon Summers in the number 3, the 44, Randy Maggio, the double X of Justin Riley. And the 64 of Zach Myers. Six cars look like making the call. There were several more that were eligible to be in the non-winners race. Chuck Caldwell Roofing sponsoring this non-winners race for the compact division. Yellow lights have been turned off, and at the end of this race, we'll 10 laps the distance. Myers was the top qualifier in the 64, so I would say he would be the favorite. Starting pretty deep back. 10 laps they will go. Green flag, turn number 4. Nick Peebles brings them in. 3 wide already as Maggio moves to the top side of the racetrack in the 44. 3 wide now. Here comes the double X. Justin Riley, 3 wide, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Coming to lap 1. Oh, look out, Maggio sideways. Had to back it down so he didn't hit the wall. He'll regroup and continue on. 9 laps to go. Top 5 paying again, big courtesy of Chuck Caldwell Roofing, the sponsor of our non-winners race for the compact division. Leading the way is Peebles, but it's not by a lot. Top 5. All close in competition down the front stretch. Sheldon Summers now makes a run to the outside for the lead. Summers, strong run down the back stretch. Also watches Zach Myers in the 64 has moved into the top 4. Summers, out front. Here comes the double X of Justin Riley to the inside, down on the rumble strips, locks it down to avoid contact. Summers has the lead, heading to turn 3. Oh, good run into the corner this time. Here comes Riley. Justin Riley peeks to the inside at the line this time. It is Riley by inches. Riley out front. Summers in second. Top qualifier for the weekend in this division, Myers. Has not won here at Midvale Speedway, but a chance to do so here. 5 laps in, 5 laps to go for Justin Riley. Summers and Myers, 2nd and 3rd. 3-car battle for the lead, back in 4th, several car lengths back, Nick Peebles. 5th place battle between Randy Maggio and Jordan Greathouse. The 1st, 2nd, and 3rd is where it's at. Myers is not going to have an easy go of it. We're going to be down to 3 to go, and Myers is racing with Summers for 2nd. Myers peeking to the outside. Might have a better chance to cut under in turn 2 and go to the bottom of the racetrack. Doesn't do it this time. And make their way down the backstretch. Does now get to the inside of Summers for 2nd. Oh, contact between the 2. Summers tried closing the door, and yellow flag is out. Yellow is out. 2nd and 3rd get together going into turn number 3. Summers in the 3. The 64 of Myers racing for position. Myers peeked to the inside. Summers and he getting together and bring out the yellow flag. We have completed 7 laps. 7 laps down, 3 laps to go. Final race of the evening before it's party time in the campground. So it was 2nd and 3rd, Summers and Myers that got together. The question is, was Myers already far enough inside to get the position? Summers closed the door early. Was he in good shape? Made contact right around the left rear tire of the 3-car of Summers. Racing deal. In a fight for real estate, Myers probably thought he was in there far enough, and he was to that left rear tire on Summers. That was a close one. Good video from Mid-Vid Racing Videos for the replay. tough one for Zach Myers. Nothing intentional there. He got to the inside, thought he had the position. 3 of Summers came down. 3 of Summers only had Myers to maybe the left rear tire at that point. So a tough one there. Racing deal that 64 of Myers will be penalized for. He goes to the tail, restarts in 6. Still 3 laps to go. If things work out right, don't count out the 64 yet. It's fast. Next time, coming to green, turn 4. So now it's a battle between Justin Riley, the double X, and Sheldon Summers in the 3. Laps left. Riley, Summers, Myers, Peebles, and of course Myers moving back to the 6 restarting position in charge for the yellow. Going to be 2 to go this time. The race leader is Justin Riley. Riley, Summers, 1st and 2nd. 3rd place battle between Peebles and Maggio. Maggio has it at the line. Going to get the white flag the next time by. Maggio has moved back up into 3rd. And Myers follows him into the 3rd to the 4th spot. Tries to, but Peebles fights back in the 3rd corner. 1 more lap to go. Maggio will now go to the bottom and Myers goes to the outside. He's going to be able to rally maybe for the 3rd position, but this is the final half a lap. Justin Riley into 3, into turn 4, coming to the checkered flag, and Riley wins the non-winners race. It's Summers in 2nd, Sheldon Summers. 3rd place to Myers, 4th place to Maggio. As this one comes to a close, final race of the night, and picking up the win, Justin Riley. Chuck Caldwell Roofing sponsoring our non-winners race tonight, and Justin Riley claims the victory here at Midvale Speedway for our final race of the evening. The Double X finds victory lane. Pretty exciting battle between the 6 cars on track. Justin, congratulations. Kind of fun out there. Good battle between the 6 cars we had. Everybody looking for their first feature win.
Absolutely it was. I'm just going in. Normally it's my son driving, so I got to play tonight. He got to be a kid.
That's right. It's a non-winners race. You got a chance to come out and pick up a victory.
Always fun to do. Yep, absolutely.
Justin Riley, your winner of the non-winners race. Sponsored by Chuck Caldwell Roofing.
Big thanks for everyone coming out to our Ohio Invitational Fall Classic tonight. We've got racing action starting tomorrow at 2 p.m. Hot laps begin at noon to 1:30. And then again at 2 p.m. race time. Feature action, several divisions of racing features tomorrow here at Midvale Speedway.